Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you made a great morning this morning. It is Friday morning, as always, a coffee kind of morning. Happy Good Friday to everyone. Happy Easter to everyone. Hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful Easter weekend with their families and friends and loved ones. I'm looking at it as 3 wonderful days off from work, as well as I'm going to be visiting my family tomorrow. So should be a great weekend for sure. Here today to talk about another box set. Don't judge me, please. This is a great box set. I love these. I love this band. Kind of a secret love. It's kind of outside of my wheelhouse, maybe, but these guys can still rock it out with the best of them. It's just not that classic rock that you're used to seeing from me. But this is Toto All In 1978 to 2018. Wonderful, wonderful box set. Okay, featuring 11 of their studio albums. They put out 14 studio albums, and it's missing 3 of them. I don't know why it's missing 3 of them, but it's also so 11 remastered studio albums plus a new and their last album, Old is New, and a Live in Tokyo EP on this one. Toto itself, great band, formed in 1977. From LA, you got a combination of pop and soul and rock and progressive rock and some jazz elements in there as well. They've released, as I said, 14 studio albums and sold over 40 million albums worldwide. Made up of mainly studio musicians, so these guys are at the top of their game for sure. Super talented. The band was formed by David Paich. I think that's how you pronounce his last name, David Paich, or Paich. The keyboardist and one of the main vocalists. They had so many main vocalists in their group. And also Steve Lukather, the remarkable guitarist who's played over 1,500 albums. He's been featured on probably albums we don't even know he's been featured on, but over 1,500 albums in his career. That's just remarkable. David Paich was one of the main songwriters of the band, and him and Steve Lukather, the only 2 members of the band that was on every studio album. But of course, the rest of them were made up of just simply remarkable artists for sure. So again, 11 studio albums, a Live in Tokyo EP, and their last album, Old is New. Old is New. So comes with a booklet, which I always like. There's a later picture of the band. The booklet is basically showing all the albums and the track lists in them, so there's nothing remarkable in the booklet, but still nice to have. Nice to have in there. I always love when they include booklets in the box sets. Obviously, it features their debut album. I have this on vinyl as well, self-titled Toto. Okay, there's the boys there. This one's on the Columbia label. 3 huge singles off this one: Hold the Line, Occupy the Love, Georgie Porgy. Starts off with that progressive child's anthem. It's just remarkable stuff on that debut album. Then I also have their second album on vinyl. This is Hydra. Okay, Hydra 1979 release. More progressive than their debut. That's what the CD looks like there. Really good stuff. You've got features the hit 99 and St. George's and the Dragon. Kind of really progressive stuff on that one, plus some other great tracks. But this is a great second album. Their third 1981 release. This is Turn Back. Okay, and there's the CD there. It's cool that they switched up the CDs as well. Third album, you got Goodbye Eleanor, If It's the Last Night, Live for Today, just a few tracks. Girl with a Golden Gun, English Eyes, Million Miles Away. Great stuff. Probably their most commercially successful album. I also have this one on vinyl as well. But that's the last of the vinyl I have for these guys. This is Toto 4, their most commercially successful album. 1982 release, 5 singles off this one. Rosanna, huge hit. Africa, huge hit. Make Believe, I Want to Hold You Back, and Waiting for Your Love, just a few tracks off that one. Great album. Now we have Isolation, their 5th album, 1984 release. Okay. On that Columbia label as well. The only one to feature Fergie Fredrickson, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, on lead vocals. Bobby Kimball kind of was asked to leave the band, cocaine use, apparently. So he was no longer in the band. So Fergie Fredrickson came in, again, the last one and the only one to feature him on lead vocals. Just a few tracks on this one that are singles. Stranger in Town, Holy Anna, How Does It Feel, Endless. Plus there's a bunch of great tracks on this one as well. There's the track list there. Great album. Then you have 1986's Fahrenheit, their 6th studio album, Columbia label. The first to feature Joseph Williams on lead vocal. Fergie Fredrickson was fired. He didn't get along well in the studio, apparently, so they fired his butt. Also features Michael McDonald on a couple of backing vocals as well. I'll Be Over You, Till the End, Without Your Love, Leah. Just a few tracks on that one. There's the boys there. The 7th album, the 7th one. Oddly enough, that's what it's called on the Columbia label. 1988 release. The second and last album to feature Joseph Williams on lead vocals. You got Pamela, Stop Loving You, Straight for the Heart, Anna, Mushanga. Love the cover of that one. And then you have 1992's Kingdom of Desire. On the Columbia label. Steve Lukather, this is their 8th studio album, 1992 release. Steve Lukather sings lead on all the tracks. And definitely underrated as a vocalist for sure. Also the final album to feature drummer Jeff Porcaro, as he would unfortunately pass away during rehearsals for their tour on that one. But you got Don't Chain My Heart, Only You, Two Hearts, The Other Side, She Knows the Devil, Kick Down the Walls. Jeff Porcaro was an amazing drummer, and sad loss for sure for the band. This is Tamboo. Down to a 4-piece band at this point. There's the CD. 1995, the 9th album. Simon Phillips replaced Jeff Porcaro on drums. Nominated also for a Grammy Award for Best Engineered Album. So it does sound remarkable. The little bit I've heard. I still haven't heard a lot of the later stuff in here. There's just so much to listen to. But from what I heard, a few tracks on this one sounds amazing. Tamboo. Looks like a movie cover. Kind of. I guess that's what they made it out to be. Then you have Minefields, the 10th album. 1999 release. Bobby Kimball returns after a break. After the last album he was featured on was Toto 4. So 6 albums later, he's back. Just amazing stuff. Bobby Kimball was such a great vocalist as well. Just drugs got in the way. For some reason, it's missing 2002's Through the Looking Glass, falling in between 2006 and Toto 14, 2015. But it also features their 14th and last album, 2018 released, Old is New. Okay. And you got Alone, Devil's Tower, Feel for Heart, Spanish Sea, Chelsea, Chase the Rain, Struck by Lightning. Yeah. Amazing stuff. Then it also features XX, Toto 1977 1987. You've got Going Home, Tale of a Man, Last Night, In a Word, Modernize, Right Part of Me, Mrs. Johnson, Miss Sun, Love is a Man's World, Baba, Mitsami, and Africa on this one as well. And then finally, 1980s Live in Tokyo, okay, live album, or a live EP, because there's really only 5 tracks on this one. You get St. George and the Dragon, which is one of my favorite tracks. Mama, Tale of a Man, White Sister, and Runaway. Awesome, awesome stuff. So there you have it, guys. Great box set from Toto. And really pleased by this one. There's so much to listen to, so much to discover. And yeah, this was a nice find. Again, just something else to add to my great collection. And I try and keep my collection as diverse as possible, but this is really good stuff. I really like these guys. And there's what the back looks like. So anyway, guys, again, happy Easter to everyone. Love you all. Thank you so much for watching all my videos and commenting. You guys leave amazing comments, and have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.